Hello and welcome back. 3.1 just came out, and I haven't even finished 3.0's Archon quest, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So let's just start.
Actually, what is the Haft-Mewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Subzerus festival's traditions.
I'm pretty sure
People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendron
Oh,
Archon.
it's okay. I wasn't crazy. It really is feeling similar. We came back in time.
The moon.
Really? I thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's
Can we
escaping
jump
me for
to
now.
the next stall?
Wait.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies.
This definitely seems like an illusion.
But if you trust your
so
intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
This is deja vu.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty
Okay.
interesting. Okay, on to the
A little
next stall.
weird, but I'll forgive it.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Ugh.
Oh,
Why do those
this is my
flavors even
chance to
exist?
get the Oni Kabuto again. That guy looks
January,
really
let's try
sad
to pick
in the
one.
background.
Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5
I think I did
from
3
left
last
to right.
time.
Which one do you want?
I want 1. It's definitely number 1. Give me the Oni Kabuto right now.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
I picked number 1.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
I picked number 1 though.
Are you saying that you instinctively chose the right box? But now that you mention it, Paimon also had the feeling you'd choose the right one. Is that kinda like what you felt?
No, it's deja
Maybe we
vu.
didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
I'm sorry, I have to leave.
Sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Well.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us.
I don't think it is.
Isn't it? So why'd you run here in
I
such a
know I
hurry?
did this already. Well, I didn't do this part. I want to do something I normally
So
never would.
that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
1 coconut charcoal cake?
Got it. You don't look like you're
That
from
does
these
not
parts,
sound
but I
good.
gotta say, you got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
It just looks like a bunch of coconuts.
Thing? Are you really gonna eat it? Isn't this going a bit too far?
You got this. I believe in the traveler. She's very
How
strong.
was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
It tasted really good. Really?
You mean
I've definitely eaten this before.
that's impossible? We were just talking about how gross it looked. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
Looks like I tried this before.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we are regulars.
This is getting really weird.
How about we go out again and try something else?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a
Maybe
little down today.
Nahida's doing
It's the
this.
Subzerus festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Not at all.
She's
I've
strong
always
enough
been
to
like
do
this.
that?
Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
She looks so unamused.
Paimon
I know
Paimon
she's
doesn't
not
quite
unamused, she's
follow
just thinking,
you,
but still.
and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
I'm sorry for
It
leaving
really
you.
is fine. I don't mind.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's
Maybe-
happening right now?
Her brother did
Deja
this.
vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
We're the only ones
Huh?
infected.
Time for what?
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. Let's go.
Maybe this is like the perfect dream and we get to see Nilu's dance in it. I mean, I know you see it eventually, but I just don't know when. You know,
Go
Mark.
celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
I will. Thank you very much. Now you just walk away. They'll never know we performed the dance anyway. This is a very awkward silence.
Nilu, are you okay?
She's
Oh.
obviously not.
Dunyarzad, the Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... well, okay.
No,
just
do
have
it
to
anyway.
try again
That's how you
next
break the
year.
curse.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Wait,
It's so dark.
what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be
Is
heading
she
back
actually
to rest.
gonna die?
Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless
Are they gonna kill
geezers
someone
did.
else? Oyoverse wanna do that, right?
Did Dunyarzad
Right?
already go back? We should
Not my
also
favorite
return to get
NPC.
some sleep.
No, you're gonna make me do everything over again.
Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now,
No, what?
we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Oh, that squirrel's up to something. Oh. I did not like that sound. Stop. You think that's the Torre? I've been reading the manga, guys. You should be proud of me. No, that sounds like the academia guy. I'm getting a lot of achievements.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep?
This is just like the chasm.
Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
You're a fake Paimon. Everything's not real. This is all just a simulation.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia,
What
They
about
all
the
sound
Oni
pretty
Kabuto?
tasty.
and there's also lizard tail and oni
he just
kabuto.
didn't finish yet.
Huh? What were those last two?
No problem.
Oh, sorry,
These
Paimon.
boxes of candy are numbered
guess I'm
1
tired
to
of
5
just
from left
living
to right.
the same
Which one do
thing.
you want?
I don't want number 4. I want the green one. I want 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4
Is
is
this the
indeed
guy-
Sunsetia.
Is this the guy messing with my brain?
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
This music, though. Number 5 is Oni Kabuto?
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Ah,
Oh, those sass.
oh, wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? She was right about
How did we
all
know
of
that?
them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic
We
trick?
do have
This
elemental
is way
vision.
too
Is that
freaky.
kind of X-ray vision?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Oh my gosh, it was Nahida. Oh my g- that was
Where are you
Nahida.
going?
I told you, it was all Nahida's doing. She's playing with us. Where are you? Oh, I see you. You can't hide from me. I'm too excited about your banner. I've waited too long. I've saved up too many Primo gems for a free-to-play to save up. She's the bird. Look, look right there.
What are you looking for? Why did we come here?
Maybe she's purposely getting our attention. She needs to talk to us. She knows we are an important person.
Traveler?
You know Nahida? Oh. Oh my gosh.
That's...
I told you the bird had something to do with this. It's gone now. Oh.
Look! That's... Isn't that Junior's head?
What? What?
What's happening here? Why are there two Junior's odds?
This is getting a little weird.
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
What does alert mean?
I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's
Dude, this
inside?
music is so cool.
You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
My gosh. Let's use it together.
Well, this seems
If I
kinda
go down, I'm
sketchy,
taking you
but
with me.
Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
To break the curse? That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, what the?
Those are some
This
memories.
is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
What in the world?
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the
she's so
heck
cute.
was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let
Paimon think.
I don't know. I can only think
It's
of
coming back.
the Golden Apple
Meeting you was the
Archipelago.
real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way.
What?
What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Oh,
Your
I'm
sense
so
of deja vu is
confused.
stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's wrong with Junior's art
A
though?
familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Junior Zod you were just with is different from the first Junior Zod you met. That first Junior Zod
This is like some
is
Kingdom
in front of
Hearts
you right now.
stuff right here.
She doesn't have a lot of time left.
Kingdom Hearts prepared me for this moment to understand what in the world is going on with all these different times. What do I need to do to break the curse,
Looks like
please?
you're almost done sorting out your brain.
I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, I'm Nahida.
I know.
Good.
I
You
actually
passed
did
the
know that.
test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
What?
I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things
are you a
right
healer?
now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
I have no idea.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times,
Oh my.
and
It's the
the
traveler's
day of the
voice.
festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Submit conclusion?
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
I'm not
Still
sure what
a
I'm
wrong
doing.
answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints.
But Dunyarzad can?
Dunyarzad.
Oh, come
The
on.
Sub-Zero's festival
You're
is
gonna-
happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
You're not gonna make me do that all over again.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have
Was
to
I
escape the
supposed
samsara
to
of the
fail
Sub-Zero's
that?
festival. And to do that, we need to figure out
maybe-
what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
Oh,
I
she
told you that
she
you two are
can't
special.
see them.
Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
She's really thinking about this. Yeah, this is awkward.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Oh, you can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Oh. That is
What
so
happened?
sad.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
Because we can't see Nilu's dance.
You think the sages
That's
are
the
behind
reason.
this?
Oh,
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point.
okay.
Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nahida, can you tell us anything about the
Right.
Akasha?
Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha. The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Okay.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies
Okay,
on
we
the
don't need to
power
hear
of a
this
gnosis
quote,
to
but
operate, as it is the manifestation of the God
Yeah,
of wisdom's power.
Compiles the wisdom of the
You know, I'm
entire
not even
populace
sorry.
and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
Tell us what you know.
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
It comes from Erminsel.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
I would say that's right. The information on the Akasha is taking information from the brains of the people of Sumeru, causing our abnormal mental fatigue, because we also use the Akasha. Is that right, Nahida? Tell me I'm right.
The Akasha is causing our mental fatigue?
Yes, thank you.
Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
That would make sense.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about
no
it.
idea.
If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction.
Interesting.
And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Let's put the shot.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words. When this is
Yes,
over,
let's-
I'm getting evidence and exposing
let's
this
start a
whole
rebellion.
thing to the public.
How does everyone feel?
I noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
There's always the sound of a beep at the end
that!
of every day.
Paimon knows what you're
Oh,
talking
I remember
about.
that. It scares
It's a
me every single
soft
time.
beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Oh, maybe. I heard the same sound
It's
in Port
probably an
Omars.
important clue.
Oh, I
We
did
weren't
not pronounce
using our
that.
terminals, but we heard
My
a beep
brain
anyway.
went dead. What is that? Oh, stop. I don't like that sound. It sounds like a
Traveler,
horror
did you hear that?
movie or game.
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
I can't hear you. Stop. Stop. Genshin is turning horror. They're definitely using our knowledge. Our brains. Stop using my big brain against me. I know I'm super smart, but you shouldn't take advantage of it. It's my knowledge. My genius alone. I remember that, I think. But I think she was on a sunset in my world. It was very dramatic. Very beautiful.
Paimon remembers everything.
Yeah.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of the
We
last
definitely
night.
took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of the terminals.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely
It wants
difficult
more
for
than
lab
that.
rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon?
What does that mean?
Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get
The
closer to
diviner?
the truth.
So
I mean,
you
I
should
know
focus
you're the
on other
guide.
things. Don't get
don't have to hide
distracted
the
and miss
truth.
any clues.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia,
What's
She doesn't
wrong?
have a scratch.
Why are you both gawking at me like that?
you didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Wow. Savage. Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Did you feel
Anything strange? You already know that I
Thank
got a
you
new
for
greatsword.
finishing that sentence for me.
If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
It's because
You're
you have.
saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
Yeah.
That's right.
exactly what she's saying.
Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
This has never happened
Yeah.
before?
Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Oh, that's good. We've broken free of the
you're
curse?
Right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
Well, no,
I
at the end
have
of the day.
no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
Yeah, we can read minds, basically.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same.
That's good.
Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad? Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey! What kind
That's
of
gonna
an
break
answer
the
is
curse.
that?
We gotta sleep.
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today
Gosh, she's
will
like
be
a
followed by
living
yesterday?
book.
Does tomorrow truly
Kinda like
exist as
philosopher.
anything beyond a made-up concept?
She's
It's even
baby
possible
Aristotle.
that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
I don't like how most of the time me and Paimon are on the same
That's why it makes
page.
no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? What did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly? Huh?
Oh gosh, I'm so
Say, they feel a
childish.
sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange? It's so strange.
Why?
So against common
What
sense.
am I,
that
5?
Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
You know, every smart person has, you know, a silly side to them. They can't be serious all the time, or they get pretty depressed because life is depressing, and reality, as we know, is depressing. Anyway, let's go get some sleep.
Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's
I'm so
festival
sorry.
every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Stop. That didn't scare me that time, though. See, I'm catching on. Okay.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
That is so mean.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever.
Why are they
You're
saying
looking
it
out for
like
us
that?
after all. Of course.
What in the world
In the
is
time we've been
happening?
together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
No, you're everything
The
to
thing
me
is,
too.
Even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence.
In fact, I have
In
like
other words,
20,000
if you
promo
weren't here,
gems just for
I
you.
may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it? Nahira's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway,
Oh, she
that's
means in
enough
like a
chit-chat.
literal sense. Like,
So, Traveler,
we're the only
did the
thing
new quiz
she
yesterday
has.
help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
The time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Dunyazad's illness has also gone.
Oh yeah, you're right. Gosh,
And
how did we not notice
Dia's
that? And a simple
fighting
time loop,
skills are improving,
people's physical
so
conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
I have no idea. Oh, I did it! Our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Then the
Okay.
thing we hear every night could just be
That makes
indicating the
sense.
deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks
So
it's
time
the day
is still
before.
moving?
But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her
So
great
literally
sword.
our memories
Now
are just
everything
being
makes
erased.
sense. A brilliant
Not the
deduction.
the time isn't stopped.
Rita, tell us if we're right
Okay,
or
that
wrong.
makes a lot more sense.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all!
Still the wrong
Why don't you
conclusion?
go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would?
Well, you're still getting
Sorry,
used to your
I
new
didn't mean to do
greatsword.
that.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Let's just get straight to the
that
point.
works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we've lived through the same day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
No.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Exactly.
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
I thought we
I'd
removed
have
the
to
Akasha.
disagree. That's impossible.
Why is it still there?
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? The money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way
Oh
I
my
wouldn't have noticed
gosh.
that.
I did not think about that. They utilize the entire city's resources as well as information supplied by the Akasha.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not
That
very
seems like a
likely,
lot
but
of
it's
work,
also not
though.
impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well.
She's
I
not
still
even
can't
talking
guarantee
at
that
this
this
point.
area is safe.
'Cause she's getting like everyone's aging still, and her time's just running out.
Believe it's
I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined
Sorry, my
control.
gameplay turned off, so
The force, angle, and entry point of each
probably
strike is
missed a little
calculated
bit.
and deliberate.
And I missed a little bit,
That's
too,
why
'cause
I
it was
remember
still on
every mark on the
autoplay.
dummy, as
Still
well
is.
as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's
I
just
don't
as they say.
understand.
Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
Okay, so that theory is a bust.
Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly
Brain
fun.
exercise?
Anyway, it's getting late.
What in
I
the
should
world
escort
is
Miss
that?
Junior's to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
Not in the real
Yep,
world?
that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
You realize something, Traveler?
Strange?
What is it?
Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city?
Huh?
Because,
Leaving the city?
I don't know.
You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
I don't know,
How
but
about
we
we
should have
go
thought
back
about
and
it a
ask
long time
Nahida?
ago.
Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city. Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Have we ever tried to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that
Interesting.
sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the
Yep.
key.
Something here is definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Stop the beep. Please. It hurts my ears.
Our memories are back!
What? Let's go and try to leave the city?
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
A message?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Dude, the Traveler is getting so many voice lines this quest. It's my own voice.
Traveler,
Yeah.
you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Paimon is having
Time to
memories?
carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city.
Okay, let's go.
What in the world is happening? Am I allowed to get this waypoint on the way out? Because that would be really helpful. Oh my gosh. Thank you. But if this isn't the real world, does that
Why
teleport
can't we
waypoint
leave
count?
the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the
Oh,
Grand
so
Sage.
were you
Just wait
they
until
purposely are
tomorrow.
keeping people...
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance.
But it's
sorry.
not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. What can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me, I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So the academia doesn't trust you.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruptions to our memories.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble?
Well, you don't help me much anyway, so...
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but...
she heard me. She's listening.
Haven't we?
Don't worry, Paimon.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay.
And please, be careful.
Well, I won't die. I can't die yet. The main character dies, then Genshin dies. Let's go and try to leave the city today. What's wrong?
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall.
Oh, that's so sad.
That you were only taking a quick look.
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Are you sure?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your
I
perspective,
believe her.
Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yeah.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
They're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
Really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep! No!
The bird? What happened to the bird? Yes. Just waiting. Nahida, you're taking a really long time.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand.
I wonder
Anyway,
why.
We can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Worth a
Let's
try.
go then. Let's expose those sages.
You should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow, traveler.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
What? What?
All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
I don't know if I'm more surprised by the traveler's voice or what she described. Because, like, what is that? I'm kind of scared.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word
The
for it,
Arnara's doing
the
this.
other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
This quest is hurting my
These
brain.
spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Dang it.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to
What are
say?
they actually?
What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep
So
from
should we
the
do it again?
Akasha. Did it come
But then we have to
from
explain the
here?
entire thing
From the
again.
message.
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
So that's what it is. After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears. And we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
I don't know.
My head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a
secret?
half.
I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Yes.
Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
No.
That doesn't sound
It
right.
didn't let me move my thing. What does it want me to do?
One eternity later.
I have no idea.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Thank you.
Sumeru
I
think
kind
they
of just
don't
pressed
dream.
random buttons.
But the
I had
truth
no
is,
idea.
the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
The word makes sense since it's the
It is
god.
the manifestation of the god of wisdom's power,
Yeah.
and it grants knowledge to the people.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right?
Yes.
That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions.
I guess
and
I
the
kind of
fact
just
that
lied.
knowing dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yep, that's
Oh?
awkward.
By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well.
I
So
didn't
then,
understand
what about the
it at all.
samsara? Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
Okay.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did
Okay.
Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Oh, that's the easy one. You are the Dendro Archon. You are Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question.
No, it was the easiest.
That's why I put it last.
Mostly, well, I could have figured it out.
Wasn't
Let's be real.
hard at
Even if
all.
it wasn't like
Paimon guessed that.
known.
Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
Yes,
but-
those can wait until we're back in real life. Well, after we end the Sub-Zero's festival Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
Oh,
A sun and a moon?
yeah.
Nahida's talking in
Greater
riddles
Lord
again.
Rukkhadevata. Did I say that right? I don't know. I want to say I pronounced it
We're
right.
out
but
of time today.
who knows?
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Yay, I can finally be free of this curse. It's been so long.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where is she?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
She died?
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way.
No, I don't like how the music changed.
Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Not my favorite NPC. Are you serious?
Wait.
If she's dead in real life,
The other Dunyarzad.
I will cry.
What is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The
Okay,
real
she's not dead?
Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees,
So what does that mean?
that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But Personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. No, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality
The
or
music
thoughts.
is so
It was as
sad.
if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still
You're a kind archon.
far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real archon. I
Okay,
couldn't
now
even
he's-
save her.
I was thinking
If I were
Nahida
a
might be my
competent
favorite
archon,
archon. Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Subzerus festival with so many regrets.
Please don't
She
beat
just said
yourself
die.
up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
Actually, just said die.
I'm not beating myself up.
Hoyo versus.
All I did was to rationally
Really
observe the
messing with my
distance between
emotions right now.
myself and a real archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real archons are still allowed to be sad.
This is really hard for me
To
to
prevent more tragedies
contain my
like this,
emotion.
we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
I agree. Let's move
How do we
forward.
do that?
Although the Subzerus festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans
We
control.
stop humans from
Even
dreaming.
the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Is it the bird? It's
So,
the bird that we saw earlier.
How should we find that person?
Well, if
Or the
this is someone's
squirrel?
dream,
You remember
then
the
everything
squirrel?
here must come from deep within their consciousness.
It's one of those things.
Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by
We have to
that?
find who that is.
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate
That's
to
an
you,
interesting
you'd naturally
definition of
assume that food is on
imagination.
it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're
So we
served,
gotta find them.
it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize
What if
that
it's
they're
actually
dreaming.
Dunyarzad?
Usually, once that happens, the
if
person will
it's
wake
Nilu?
up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though?
I think it's Nilu.
If it could be
Or
anyone, it'd be
Dia.
like looking for a needle in a haystack.
It has to be someone important,
And
right?
even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nahida.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish.
Guys, we have to
Fate
move
was
on.
against
I don't want to feel depressed anymore.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see
that
us
wasn't
save
all.
everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake.
Yeah.
Someone's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. They'd probably become aware that they were dreaming.
Huh.
So
That's true.
they had to use
Plus, the
unsuspecting
sages
people.
probably weren't counting on there being other
So, like,
factors beyond their control.
An
Like
NPC?
Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the the dream is.
Maybe Ferris, the Knight of Flowers?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sumeru's festival, right? Pretty core character.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh, that's so nice.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Ferris Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
This is kind of sweet. I ship it.
After what I just said, I guess
I know
it is.
people are shipping Dunyarzad and
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she
Look at
said
this
to me,
guy.
I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's
Actually, they kind of have
festival.
the same energy, don't they?
What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in
It's
how
okay.
everyone else feels.
Genshin doesn't
in that
have
moment,
romance anyway.
I just wanted to be her Knight
And
of
you can't
Flowers
prove me
for the
otherwise.
rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
Dude. Dunyarzad, she's kind of a player. I mean, come on, she has like everyone crushing on her.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit
Bihar,
much. Felt like the right
Ferris.
moment to get it off my chest, but that was
Other
pretty
people.
embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I don't think it's coming true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after
This
all.
is really sad.
Should've
He has no
expected
idea.
It wouldn't be this easy. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Are we gonna be introduced to a new character? Is that the
This was
host?
only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
After
Wow.
That was a lot.
All of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us, even while we were awake. Even though
This
she
is
was
really
also
sad to learn
busy
after the fact
preparing
that
for
she
the
died.
Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Great, now I'm depressed again. I was able to ignore it for a little while, but no, you just had to bring it back up.
It's
Oh my god.
Dunyarzad's puppet.
I guess. Do we also have a crush on Dunyarzad? Oh, thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted.
What if we're the host?
Come to
No,
think
they
of
wouldn't.
it,
They wouldn't do
We've
that.
been
That's
stuck
too
in this
risky.
place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Yeah, it does feel like a really long time. This is kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it?
Oh, she's had an epiphany. Dunyarzad.
Yes, traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now...
Let's go, Paimon.
What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the dance of Sub-Zerus.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Oh. I'm already dragged into it.
What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another
Oh, is
thing
that
on
guy
the list.
the host?
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
The puppets?
Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers? Are they real? Because Nilu is the...
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers.
She
It's just a shame that all the real Padisars went
revived
extinct after her death.
flowers.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So how?
She's the host.
What's going on here?
Close your eyes right now. Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
Just do it.
Hey!
Ah, yep. Just as I
So
suspected.
Nilu's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example
But why would they
Mahita told
choose
us.
Nilu?
People assume there
Like
will
they
be food
know
on a
she's
plate,
against them.
and Nilu assumed
Like that
there
doesn't
would be
make
real
sense.
Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if
Yes,
we
I
want
did.
to end the
I actually did know
samsara,
that.
we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Oh.
Huh?
How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the
No.
Sub-Zerus festival?
Much worse, actually.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before
that's
him.
right.
He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
The Academia was actually a good place at one point.
Was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Yeah, this stream needs to be over soon.
Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
You're gonna dance now? Come on, do it. Symbolize the end.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we
giving
can.
up. Yes, dance your heart out. Oh my gosh. Oh, she can do anything in her dreams, so she can make this like even better than she wanted, or it could have been in real life.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeros.
It's so beautiful. Oh yes, the music! Oh my gosh. So pretty. Oh, I think we're fading out of the dream. The city was fading. Why is she sad?
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
Why isn't she sad?
I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
Oh. Oh gosh. She's here. I don't know what that is. Her soul's here, I guess. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that is super pretty. Also blinded me a little bit.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
It's because you have.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was.
I think we're back in the real world. I can tell by the music. Super dramatic again, for no reason.
Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
I remember, yeah.
Take off your Akasha terminal.
Let's go see Dunyazad. I'm sorry, I can't help vibing to it.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot. I'm gonna end it anyway, right here. So, yeah, I hope you have a good day or a good night, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.